Folks, we're gathered here this afternoon, late in November of 2009, with some members of the Cape Breton University Men's Soccer Club who recently were crowned soccer champions for the AUS 2009 season. So the guys that are here, maybe we could get you to go around the table here and introduce yourselves for the folks out there in TV land.
Alright, I'm Keishan Bean, striker for the men's soccer team.
And next to you?
My name is Ebenezer, defender. My name is Jason Davis. I'm a 5th year and I'm a midfielder.
Mirza, 1st year midfielder.
My name is Chris Tornides, 3rd year goaltender.
Savannah Rajkovic, 2nd year midfielder.
Shane Hollis, 2nd year striker.
Okay, Chris, maybe you could start the ball rolling here. We're going to pick on you as the goaltender that won't help win the championship this year. So give us some of your comments on how the season started out and how you ended up. So let's go with you.
So season started off pretty rough. We started our first game was at Dalhousie. It was basically our first time our whole team actually playing together. Most of these teams in this league play together summer long. We had a brand new team. We had about 12, 13 rookies in this year, right? So each team had that step on us of playing together all summer long, so we just got thrown together when we had a 2-week training camp. So that first game against Dow was like just a trial game, basically, of getting our formation together, working as a team. Then our second game, we tied St. Mary's, and things picked up from there on. We never lost another game, and guys came together as the season's going on. And the thing that I felt that helped, that say most of you guys understand, is the way we all get along as a team. The players get along great, which really helped, and it just.
So team chemistry was a real big thing.
Yeah, team chemistry was really big. The coaches brought in the right players, which we've got to tip our hats up for that. If it wasn't for the coaches, us as a team wouldn't be together. So we got to thanks to them and for bringing us together, and we did. Yes, we did. We had to do.
Okay, we have a gentleman here who scored a few goals this year. Maybe you could introduce him.
This is Keishan Bean. He's from Bermuda.
Oh, Keishan, tell us, like, scoring at this level is extremely hard. Like I said, some teams don't score 11 goals. What do you do in the off season or when you're not on the pitch to be able to score so many goals? I'm kind of curious.
Well, like you said, the season did start off pretty slow. I think the first 4 games, I didn't score at all, and it didn't seem like it was going to be possible for me to win the scoring title. However, as the 4th and 5th game rolled on, the team started to click a lot more, play a lot better, and I think I scored a hat-trick in like the 5th game, which allowed me to pick up momentum.
Yeah.
And tell us about your awards that you received this year. You were personally.
Okay, I was scoring leader for the nation. I was first team All-Star for the AUS, and I was first team All-Star for the CIS.
I think that deserves a round of applause, boys. What do you think, huh? Tell us about some of the other awards. Who wants to go from here about some other individual awards that there's?
Shane Hollis.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 2nd team All-Stars for the AUS. Scored 6 goals. That's about it, really. Pretty much.
Jason Davis.
I was a 2nd team All-Star too. Scored 2 goals. Not really a goal scorer. Yeah.
Scored 2 goals in 1 game. We'll just clear that up, right?
Yeah. Also, me and Keishan are the captains of the team, so try to show that leadership. But everybody on the team is
Okay, one of the questions I had was concerning records. You guys went from a goal differential where you were a -3. You had 19 goals and 4 and 22 against for a -3. This year, there's a tremendous turnaround. You went a differential of 36 goals for, 12 against for a +24. That's an amazing turnaround. What would you contribute to that success? And
Jason Davis?
basically, last year, it was like a rebuilding season. Like, a lot of players didn't come back, and it was like, you know, really hard on the coaches. So we put players in certain positions where like a lot of rookies had to start or whatever. But then like this year, we brought in the personnel to fill those positions and fill those goal scoring titles and everything like that.
Yeah, like this year, like from last year, we brought in a lot more veterans, people with more experience. Like Kishan, for example, you know, he's got international experience. You got Andrew Rigby, also with international experience. Brought in Darius Cox, who's been playing with the Bermuda Hogs and international experience. So we actually had an older and say more mature team. And for guys, like I say, like me, Jason, and Shane, who played last year, like to see the turnaround was like last year was very frustrating. You know, so it basically made us work harder, I'd say, in the off season. You know, to get to this point. So it was, you know, it's really nice to have. It's just.
Chris, question for you. I've watched games all season long, the last few seasons. Does your leg ever get tired kicking the ball upfield? What?
Well, most of the guys would say I don't kick the ball, really. I didn't kick the ball too well this season, but yeah, it does eventually after, you know, it gets to you.
Late in the game, it gets tired.
Late in the game, it gets tiring, but, you know, a lot of people say goalies just stand there anyway, so for them to be tired, I can't really say anything. I'm not the one running around for 90 minutes.
No, anyway, what's your record? How far can you kick the ball?
On a good, consistent,
a good day, yeah.
80 bucks.
Huh? I don't know. I'd say 60, 65 yards on a good day, and then on a bad day, 20.
When the wind's in your face.
At the Nationals, I got really, couldn't kick the ball from the right side of a barn if I wanted to. But that's what I have Darius there for. He kicks the ball from the whole field, so it's good.
Hey guys, tell us about the playoff weekend. Tremendous. You got a bye to the semifinals. You won 2-1 in the championship. But tell us about those two games. Scores were extremely close, so who wants to comment on it? Huh?
About the AUS weekend? Actually, we were pretty comfortable going into the semifinals. We beat PI 4-3, I think.
No, Moncton 4-3.
Moncton 4-3. And PI was in the finals. We beat them 2-1 in injury time. I think that bye helped us a lot because we had a chance to rest a little bit. But we felt really comfortable going in, and all of us had one thing, and that AUS banner championship to win it. I guess hard work paid off at the end.
And who scored the winning goal?
I think Kishane.
Tell us, Kishane, about the winning goal.
Wow.
Is it early in overtime or?
It was early in overtime. I think it was the first play in overtime. Yeah. We had come in after the game was finished. Everyone was very fatigued. Everyone was tired, and we amongst the team we had this saying that hard work pays off. And when we all came in, we just said, look, this could be our last half an hour playing together. You know, let's make it our best. I guess you could just call it determination. The ball came to me, and I was able to find a path to go. A lot of his instincts, I don't even know how I did it, but it got done. And now we're AUS champions.
Yeah. And now back, you went on to the Nationals. Tell us about the play at the national level compared to the AUS level. What do you guys have to bring next time around to win at that level? Any comments?
Well, it's